valuable company in the world right now. We are talking about data, and we are also talking about AI. This is fundamentally going to change every enterprise on a go forward. Every manufacturing company will change, every healthcare company will change, every pharma company will change, and we have built a platform both on the data and AI. And there are like numerous things that from a products perspective, the Solix ECS is on helping companies. As start as $99 per month, we are able to provide content management services for enterprises. And it's a fairly, take a look at www.solixecs.com. And CDP platform, it's truly enterprise archive as well as enterprise data lake. Together we are calling as a data lake plus, because even historical data is also data lake to a large extent. And we are now become a data platform with governance, compliance, and where we can work with other data warehouses for any enterprise, and being able to bring all the data, whether data internal to the enterprise or external to the enterprise, onto a single platform, physically connected or virtually connected. And it's all about, this is the basic roots for an AI. Recently, one of the LLM got lost a $1.5 billion lawsuit. Why? Because they were able to figure out that the LLM was trained on copyrighted data. So what it tells is it's important for enterprises, a defense posture. They need to know how they train the LLM, and if there is any lawsuit, they need to protect themselves. So having the entire data platform with data lineage, data governance, AI governance is going to be very important. Solix is clearly, is clearly there at this point of the time. We got big customers from all over the world. Take like a McDonald's, Starbucks, AIG Insurance, Wells Fargo, Citibank, you name it. Top companies in the world use Solix product to prepare their data for AI. We are positioning as IA for AI, meaning like IA is information architecture to become an AI-driven company. And we are also stating AI for IA. Using AI, we are enriching the metadata. We are enriching the semantic layer for the data, etc. So truly providing both the IA infrastructure and the AI infrastructure. Solix is a pioneer, and we are one of the company in the world at this point of the time. Beyond data platform, we have also launched into healthcare and pharmacy. The goal is to predict cancer. The goal is to predict Alzheimer's. And there are so many AI models coming, and we are building EAI healthcare platform to, bring the data and potentially provide predict and prevent. Right now, most of the hospitals are prescriptive care. The goal is to predict and prevent. And there is a tremendous amount of work that is going on towards that direction as well. The other area on the pharmacy, right now it takes 15 years to create a brand new drug. 15 years. The goal is, it is going to be precision medicine on a go forward. The goal is to be able to reduce it to few months from 15 years to predict a brand new drug. So we're building a platform, whether it's a drug repurposing, whether enabling AI on historical drug discoveries to train the new AI models. There's a fantastic value proposition that is built up on the AI for pharma. We have almost close to 10 PhDs working on this entire thing right now. So overall, I'm very excited on the data as well as AI. And the future is all about AI. As you know, most of the companies are trying to reinvent themselves. And running a company without losing money and continuing to grow, unlike, take a look at OpenAI. At this point of the time, if every human being on this earth spends $200 per month until 2030, that's when OpenAI will be able to recover all the losses they're currently incurring right now. That is the kind of an investment. So becoming an AI company without losing money, continuing to grow, I think we have done a fantastic job on the overall data platform and AI. I'm very excited. So the valuations for Databricks are like $100 billion right now. That is how it is trading. So we are entering into data warehousing with the Solix EAI platform. So we've got ECS, Solix ECS, Solix CDP, Solix Enterprise AI platform, where we'll enable private LLM, where we'll enable data warehousing, where we'll enable as a, for both OLTP as well as OLAP transactions, etc. That's where we are kind of really heading. And again, I'm happy to answer questions towards the end. I know there are a bunch of queries that have come. I'm happy to answer the questions. Veena, can you briefly talk about Imagia proposition, please?
Sorry. Hello, everyone. Thanks for your participation today. I look forward to reporting progress on Imagia. As you know, Imagia, we focus primarily on enterprise finance and AI for enterprise finance. As you all know, Imagia has been in the business of providing autonomous finance platforms. Over the last several years, we have made several strides advancing AI for finance technology. And especially 2025 has been a special year for us, where we introduced new generation autonomous finance platform with order to cash and a new set of suite around agentic AI. We have introduced agentic AI orchestration platform. This is where finance departments have the ability to create their own agents. Several agents that can be tied to functions in AI, including AR, AP, audit, and several other functions. Finance departments will be able to create their own agents simply by doing prompts and creating with plain English. And this is where we have demonstrated to the market that we are leading the innovation in the enterprise finance space. And according to the recent Gartner studies, AI in finance is having a very fast adoption. According to a recent survey that they are doing, over 56% of the CFOs have prioritized AI as one of the top priorities, and they are increasing their investments in AI. AI is showing the promise of decreasing the costs, increasing the efficiency and the productivity of the finance departments, as well as making finance departments as very strategic to the organizations to steer their growth and strategic advancement for the company. So this is where leaders like Gartner's, IDC, Forrester's, all of these analysts are tracking the autonomous finance space, and Imagia is recognized as one of the major player and one of the industry leader in the market. We have continuously been gaining recognition in this space, and especially 2025 has been a fantastic year for us, where we are continuously regarded as one of the key players. So we have been working very closely with these analysts, as well as several partners like Cognizant, Conduent, WNS, and several other players. We have been implementing our solutions to companies like Staples, Xylem, Carvatech, and several other industry leaders. We are continuing to grow in this particular space and making good strides in this particular space. 2025 is looking promising as well as going into 2026. Our pipeline is growing, and the revenue growth is definitely looking promising. So with that, all in all, we are very positive about the overall growth, about the enterprise AI growth in the finance segment, and our continued investment in this particular area. So with that, I will turn this over to Sai, and happy to take any further questions on Imaja.
Okay, over to Mrs. Geetanjali Chupran to deliver the financial performance of the company for year 2024-25.
Thank you, Chairman. 267087.
सर मेरा आवाज आ रहा है सर?
Yeah, fine.
थैंक यू श्री प्रसाद सर, रेस्पेक्टेड चेयरपर्सन और बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर, नमस्कार सर। मेरा नाम श्रीकांत झवर, मैं हैदराबाद से बात कर रहा हूँ सर। अनबिलीवेबल जो आपका जो लास्ट टाइम पे जो सर बताए थे, साई सर ने जो प्रेजेंटेशन जो कंपनी के ब्रीफ बताए थे, आज अपना शेयर प्राइस 4 फिगर में है सर। एक ही क्वेश्चन है सर, स्टॉक स्प्लिट करने का सोचेंगे तो सर इसमें लिक्विडिटी बनेगी सर मैडम? अगर स्टॉक स्प्लिट करने का प्रपोजल रखे तो अच्छा है, और साथ में हमारे आरटीओ का सर्विस भी अच्छा, और मैं साथ में सेक्रेटरी टीम को भी मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ जो मेल देने के बाद हमको बैलेंस शीट भी मिला।
हेलो नमस्कार मैडम, मेरा नाम कमल किशोर है, मैं ऑलरेडी अटेंड हुआ हूँ। गीतांजलि मैडम, हम तो पुराने शेयर होल्डर आप पहचानते हैं, अपना शेयर प्राइस हम अनबिलीव सोच नहीं सके, इतना रेट 6000 के ऊपर रहेगा। आपका हार्डवर्क और आपके एम्प्लॉय जो मेहनत कर रहे हैं सबको बधाई देता हूँ। आपसे जो दशहरा दीपावली की शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ मैडम। और इसी तरह वीडियो काम करके सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट का टीम बहुत अच्छा है, और हमारे राव साहब टीजीवी राव साहब, हमको थोड़ा आपसे मिलना है, पर अभी तो हमारे को टाइम नहीं है, हमारे को जरा टाइम दीजिए। और सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट का टीम बहुत अच्छा है, हमारे सूरज जी से बात करिए।
आदरणीय चेयरमैन सर, उपस्थित सभी डायरेक्टर और शेयरहोल्डर साथियों, सब थोड़ा सीडीएसएल के अंदर प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है और मैं अकेले हो रहा हूँ, निकल रहा आ रहा जा रहा सर। और आपने जो कंपनी की रूपरेखा हमारे सामने रखी, बहुत ही सुंदर शब्दों के अंदर, सरल भाषा के अंदर जो कंपनी की जो जानकारी दी, उसके लिए मैं आपको तथा आपकी टीम को मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ कि कंपनी के बारे में आपने एक एक शब्द का के बारे में सर, आप जो चेकरेट लेके गए, मैं क्या, मेरा पूरा परिवार आपको याद करता है, और हमें बहुत अच्छा रिटर्न भी मिला है। और सर इसी प्रकार कार्य करते हुए आप आगे बढ़े, मैं भगवान से प्रार्थना करता हूँ आप दिन दुनी रात चौकी तरक्की करते हुए आप आगे की तरफ बढ़े।
सर मैडम, थोड़ा आपसे गिरजा मैडम आपसे मिलना है, अभी हमारा टाइम नहीं है, कभी हमारे को टाइम दीजिए, थोड़ा आपसे मिलने का है। सुरेश चंद, कमल किशोर, श्रीकांत, आपसे आपकी कंपनी से हम लोग बहुत खुश हैं। थैंक यू।
नेक्स्ट शेयरहोल्डर महेंद्र महाजन, होल्डिंग नंबर IN 300239139.
Hello everyone. Good morning, Sai and Meena. Yeah. So I am a long-term investor in TechNVision from almost 10 or 11 years. So I have a couple of questions. First of all, actually you have launched new product, Solix AI Pharma. I would like to know about the team. It seems very quality team. I think if I heard correctly, then there are around 10 PhD scientists working for this project. Okay, so I would like to the outlook. How are you going to grow that? How much top line will be it in the 3 or 5 years long term period? And second question is that we are at the right time at the right place. Okay, so we are expecting around maybe 30+% growth in top line, but this year actually it's around 18%, and maybe if you reduce the rupee depreciation, then it's around 15 or something. Okay, so when we'll catch around 30% growth? And the third question is about the actually what happened that in the TechNVision has the holding in Solix and Imagia, but that is around 50 or 60% around. Is there any plan that you raise the fund in TechNVision India and deploy that fund in the Solix and Imagia and then buy back from some VCs or who are already holding in Solix and Imagia? So these are the three questions. Thanks for opportunity.
Mahendra, thank you very much for the question. So let's take one step at a time on the pharma side. So I believe AI is going to make a big impact both on healthcare and pharma. And so we built a very good team run by Joe Lancaster. He's a PhD, Dr. Joe Lancaster. And then there's Dr. Raju, who, who graduated from UT Austin. And there's a real good team. We are talking about like a quantum mechanics, quantum computing, and discovery of the entire COVID medicine was actually discovered through AI, and that is the knowledge we are trying to bring to the table. And the strategy is, you know, we're focused on customer acquisition, not revenue acquisition. If you look at Amazon in the very beginning they lost a lot of money, but what did they do? They acquired customers and they killed the competition. And now, if Jeff Bezos wants to make $1 billion today, he can just increase the price. Is the power that he has really gotten. So what we are trying to do is right now the competition valuations in the pharma sector. Like there is a company called Sandbox AQ. The valuation is currently $6.5 billion. And so the companies these are like high valuations, massive investments, but they're losing money. But if you look at our company, we are making sure we're not losing money. We're making sure we're growing, but we're focused on customer acquisition. So the idea on the pharma sector right now, we want to carpet bomb all over the world pay-per-use. So we don't collect money upfront, so you don't see the revenue. But as they keep using the product, we'll be able to get the revenue. So I think, our subscription revenue is increasing, our booking revenue is increasing, but the revenue, is you don't see like because we have to, based on the accounting rules and all of that, etc. We can't, but look at the asset. We don't have any major, we're not writing off assets or anything like that right now. All these technologies that we are building, we're not yet capitalizing at this point of the time. So we are steadily growing. We are moving one step at a forward. We are not able to grow we're not losing money to grow the revenue. We are focused on increasing the customer acquisition. That is the reason you may not see the 30%. But again, you will, I don't want to predict any revenue, but we are growing is all I wanted to say at this point of the time. The second question, what was the other question? You also talked about, are we going to raise funds and increase the thing? Again, no such plans at this point of the time. We have employee shareholders. We want to make sure, because again, the execution is all on the US employees, right? And we want to give them shares and all of that, etc. We've reserved for that. It's not the percentage, it's the overall value that we can really create. So I do feel pretty good about where we are right now in terms of the positioning and all of that. We are expanding into Europe, we are expanding into Latin America, we are expanding into Middle East and Africa. So if you consider all of that, the company is reasonably well placed. While rupee depreciation is there, but that also increases the cost of the labor and all of that stuff also, you can see on the other hand. Did I answer all the questions, Mahendra? Was there anything missing?
Yes.
Probably, sir. Yeah. We'll move to attention on the other speakers here.
Yes.
Vijay Kumar Kati, folio number INE 314X0101 2000237. Mohan Anand.
Yes, sir. Can you speak once again?
Vijay Kumar Kati.
He's not connected, sir.
Okay. Then we'll move on to the other speakers here. Ravindra Vinayak Batwalekar, folio number 120126000001460.
He's not connected, sir.
T. Rodini, INE 314 X0101 2000261.
He is not connected, sir.
So Ramesh Mangoli, polling number 120323002426840.
Which name, sir?
Ramesh Mangoli.
Is not connected, sir.
Harpreet Singh Arora, folio name 12081 600603031.
He is not connected.
Krishna Gopal Gupta, folio IN 30160410800481.
He is not connected.
Swati Kantam Sethi, folio number 12081 60009949820.
Respected size and other management team members, I would like to bring one question here. A company has world-class products, serves 14 for Fortune 50 customers, and operates in a rapidly expanding data market fueled by AI boom. But yet, their top-line growth doesn't seem to match these trends, especially when compared to exponential growth of our competitors. Could you please share the top 3 reasons behind this gap and outline the key actions being taken to accelerate the top-line growth in the near future?
Swati, good question. I think I answered this question earlier. If you look at growth of some of our competition, they're trying to buy the revenue right now because they're losing a lot of money and they're focused on top line at this point of time. If you look at our thing, we are not losing money. You take a look at Databricks as an example. They're a $100 billion valuation, but look at the current losses that are currently incurring right now. So, and even Sandbox AQ, any of the names that I mentioned, they're losing a lot of money to grow the revenue. We are steady, systematic, disciplined. We are having the growth around what about the 15-20% at this point of the time, but we are not losing money. In fact, year on year, we are showing increased profits as well. That's the fundamental difference at this point of the time. And in order to grow, obviously you need to invest in sales, marketing, and all of that stuff. But we are investing on that in a very systematic manner at this point of time. That's the key in terms of how we are kind of currently operating. But on a longer run, think about it. If the economy were to tighten, if the economy were to shrink, a lot of companies will start cutting down their costs. Companies who are not disciplined will crumble. Even big companies, if they're losing money and if the economy were to tighten, they will crumble. We will not crumble because we are growing in a very systematic, we are not losing money. And I think that is the reason, that's the way we plan to operate at this point of the time.
Thank you, sir.
So we are moving to the other shareholder speaker, Afzal Muhammad, folio number 12070-2000-1847840. Mohan, are you checking?
Hello, I am audible?
Yeah. Yes, Afzal.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Myself, Afzal. I am shareholder. I am very happy that I am the shareholder of this TechNVision. I am very happy the Secretary Department has given link to speak something in this AGM. I am the part of this AGM. I am very happy for the Secretary Department. I don't have any words to explain our company because 3 years, 10 years back I have seen this company. Many shareholders are talking rubbish, but now they are stopped because you are the genius. You are gone to the high level clients and the share price I can't expect this much of. So everyone is happy that you are there, sir. Please go ahead. I am full supported with my side and my family. And they are everyone they are invested in past IPO. They are very lucky and they are gone. They are got so of money. So I am very happy and appreciate that. Go sir, take a possible decision and grow our company better. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
The other speaker shareholder, K. Lakshmi, folio number INE T14HO 1012 00027.
The person with the said name is not connected.
The other speaker shareholder, Sita Ram Reddy, MB, folio number 12010 90000 609
The person with said name is not connected.
So with this, we are closing the speaker registrations given the time in the virtual format, and we have a lot of questions from the other shareholders too, who have not attended the meeting, but they want to have the clarifications at this meeting. So I'll just go to one-on-one, sir. So we need to clarify the queries which have been asked by the few other shareholders. Sir, the first question is like AMD and database both believe India is an inflection point for enterprise AI adoption. We already have marquee clients like Maruti and Hindalco. Can India become a massive growth market for us? Are you seeing strong traction on the ground?
India can be a good opportunity, but the buying pattern in Asia Pacific, people don't invest a lot. I think the market, North America is number one, and Europe is number two, and I would say Asia comes after that. But we are focused on the Asia as well in terms of the customer acquisition. But I'm focused more on the North America and Europe because the overall top line growth can be much more significant.
The other question, our revenues have doubled in the last 3 years, and we shifted from perpetual license to 3 years SaaS licenses. If 100 becomes 33, doesn't that mean our adjusted sales actually grew more than 5x in the last 3 years? Similar to multiplying 230 crores into 3.
So again, there is a booking and there is a revenue. And from a booking perspective, we're doing fairly very well at this point of the time. So our revenues, I can almost predict like a next year revenues right now because our booking, is fairly good. We generally book like a 3-year license and all of that. But when we do the, revenue recognition, gap rules and all of that, it's 1 month at a time is how we kind of really this thing. So overall, I would say, I think I don't know whether we are publishing the booking numbers, but I need to talk to the CFO if you want to publish the booking numbers as well. But all in all, the company is growing definitely in a good manner when you look at from a booking perspective.
The other one, with strong AI tailwinds, plus the SAP HANA migration and IBM Optium opportunities, how are we positioned? Being one of the few SAP certified vendors, are we seeing daily inquiries from SAP huge base of 10,000 plus clients who must migrate soon?
So from an SAP perspective, we're still working. We want to provide SAP data management like such as archiving or a retirement proposition. We also want to be a nearline storage platform for non-SAP data to SAP HANA. And we also want to provide the governance aspect to SAP and we are steadily moving. We have not yet, not at the pace at what we wanted, but we have a good team. I feel strong about the team. I think we'll do well as we go forward.
The fourth question, we have also started some quantum computing projects. Could you elaborate on what kind of work we are doing in this space?
So quantum computing, quantum mechanics, we want to bring it into pharma sector, and discovery of medicine. Quantum will definitely play a very significant role. That is where we are kind of really working right now. We are working on the quantum mechanics. Is all I can really say at this point of the time. But over a period of time, quantum computing will definitely play a role, because a lot of compute will be required in the drug discovery, molecule discovery, etc.
We have partnered with global clients like Kindle and Iron Mountain, DocuSign, and IBM Watson. Their signings are a massive validation of our strength. And how is this partnership ecosystem planning out? And are we seeing results that match the scale of this partnership?
Yes, I think we partner with several of these players. The results aren't really that much. There's a lot of, as you can see, most of the companies are retreating on so many things at this point of the time, are retrenching. There are a lot of layoffs going on, and AI is impacting a lot of these corporates and all of that. The partnerships are there. We have not yet seen the results that we were really expecting, but it's a good sign, and I feel like there is a good opportunity as we go forward.
Life sciences looks like a massive vertical. Given how drug companies spend billions on R&D, are we seeing traction here, given our recent high-profile hires?
Yeah, so on the drug companies do spend a lot of money. AI-based drug discovery is going to be the key, and we have pretty much launched the product at this point of the time, and we will be acquiring customers on a pay-per-use, because we want to carpet bomb the entire pharma sector. We will not see the immediate revenue, but we're focused on the customer acquisition, and pay-per-use is the game plan on a go forward.
On LinkedIn, one of the shareholders saw that an employee mentioning that Imagine automating credit risk and dispute process for an organization with a portfolio of 3 lakh customers using ERMS. Is this similar in scale to how Amazon manages its operations?
Imaja focuses primarily for large enterprises. And a typical customer base are about $1 billion plus, where each customer hundreds of thousands of transactions. And regarding that credit risk automation, it's one of the process in B2B that takes typically a long time. And once you put AI processes the incoming data. AI processes data from multiple credit bureaus and automates the credit processing. Much like how Amazon and some of the leading companies are processing B2B credit, right? So absolutely, we are in the same similar kind of autonomous finance operations, extending this to several B2B companies.
Thank you. In the last AGM, you have mentioned $4 million order from a single client spread across 3 years. We also had another Fortune 20 client which gives Solix like a process of 212 terabytes of data. Can you tell me how much they are paying us per year? Do we have more such large details in pipeline? And are they serving as a strong reference point for future details?
Yeah, so we are right now managing billions and billions of records right now. Unfortunately, a lot of these big corporates are very careful. We have an NDA. We cannot disclose their name or specific details, what they're using and all of that stuff. But I can say a lot of, getting a 7 million figure is becoming like a norm right now for the company, but it is spread over a period of years. Again, we are focused on the customer acquisition. but over a period of time, revenues will equally grow as well. And but fairly massive data is coming to our platform at this point of the time.
Thank you. Sir, are we considering raising our stake in both Solix and Imagine? This is the same question which has been asked by the other speaker also.
Again, yeah, no board has not. We have not really get to. We have not discussed any of that sort at this point of the time, but we'll consider if we need to increase the stake in TechNVision, increase the stake in both Solix and Imagine.
Thank you. So, what parameters of Solix and Imagine stand out when it comes to closest piece in your individual domains in terms of financial metrics?
So, there are like a few factors. We are the only company in the world that is talking about data and AI. If you take like companies, they have AI, but they need to work with other companies in terms of data management. So we have the IA and AI, the information architecture, as a data fabric, enterprise data fabric for the entire enterprise. We also have the enterprise AI, where we can help companies to monetize the data. And first, we work with other companies, when Databricks or Snowflake or any data warehouse, etc. And the second, we ourselves provide the entire enterprise AI. I would say our governance and our overall stitching data and AI, providing the power to the customer. For instance, Databricks, you have to upload all the data to their platform. We are providing independence to the customer. It's your data, your location, your cloud. It could be hybrid cloud, it could be private cloud, and it could be we provide the platform, whether they want to build their machine learning algorithms, if they want to get something from marketplace, etc., kind of a thing. So overall, we are giving more power to enterprises, and at the cost that they want to. Like for instance, Databricks, it's very difficult to control the cost. Once you put the data and you start doing analytics, you could be using GPU 80% or 30%. You don't have a control on the cost. Whereas we will provide the control on the cost. So it's your data, your AI. It's what you want to spend. It's where you want to spend. All of that power is what fundamentally is the difference compared to our competition.
Thank you. Any listing in US stock exchanges or any other means can be expected from Solix or Imagine, which can lead to re-rating of TechNVision?
No immediate plans. We're just, totally focused on building both Solix and Imagine at this point of the time. But on the longer run, TechNVision can become a beautiful venture capital kind of a company. Now it knows how to take a product company, distribute all around the world, and we have a good chance to be able to acquire other products and distribute all around the world. Solix and Imagine are just the beginning. So on a longer run, I feel India can develop great technologies, and Solix can play, the TechNVision can play a beautiful role in distributing the technology all around the world.
Thank you. So the other question, any bonus or stock picks, which has been already asked by the other speaker shareholder, and it has also been already addressed as of now. The other question.
As I said, like earlier, we are focused without losing any money. We are continuing to invest on the technology. Overall value of the company is growing. That's where we want to focus our energy at this point of the time.
Sir, any plans to increase the liquidity of TechNVision through fundraising or any other means to attract big investors?
It is in works at this point of the time, but we are cash flow positive, P&L positive. But there is also a possibility we might raise funds in TechNVision.
But any acquisitions or new product in pipeline?
Again, we have a fantastic opportunity. We are almost like fairly from valuation 4,000 crores right now, and we have an opportunity to acquire some good product companies, good technologies. Again, the team is scouting. I can't say anything beyond that at this point of the time.
The other question from the last stakeholder is like, could you explain in detail the industry trends and competitive landscape for Solix and Imagine?
From Solix perspective, there are several companies on the data side, there are several companies on the AI side, but we are the only company, both data and AI stitched together, providing more power to an enterprise to do things. It's their data, their AI, their governance, their cloud, and all of that stuff. That's the fundamental difference as compared to the competition and all of that. As far as Imaja is concerned, I'll let Veena talk about her competition.
Yeah, as far as the Imaja's position in the AI for finance, we are one of the few companies that have the entire platform all together on the finance side of the space, especially in the order to cash. We have the entire modules all the way going from order entry to credit management to collections, deductions, cash applications, e-invoicing, and all of the aspects. And we have the platform to expand to other areas such as procure to pay, record to report, to treasury side, audit side, and several others. Especially on the AI side, we are leading the forefront. We have the autonomous finance platform, we have the orchestration platform, and we are actively, publishing the MCP server, for the platform, which means that the data that comes into that platform can be liberated to a lot of insights, and companies will be able to create hundreds and hundreds of agents around the platform. And this gives finance departments a lot of power to be able to manage several processes under one single platform. And that's the power of Imaja. So we have the AI capabilities and we have the deep finance expertise, and we are bringing all this together, and we are leading the way on that one. And customers are able to recognize this, and customers are seeing, how other companies are lagging behind. And in fact, we're seeing, companies moving from some of our competitors over to Imaja.
Thank you, Veena.
So what is the good way to estimate the size of opportunity for both products?
So AI is going to be, all over the world. Every enterprise is going to implement AI, and every finance department will also bring AI. So the opportunity is immense at this point of time, and we're just at an early stage on this entire thing. But the overall from Gartner IDC, this is a multi-billion-dollar market landscape, is all I can say.
Thank you, sir. With this, we have answered most of the queries we received from the other shareholders. Now, as a part of this, I also inform the other shareholders who also need any, who didn't get any opportunity to talk at the AGM or who need any more clarification on the replies given by the management. They can write an email to us for a detailed clarification and all. Sir, with this, I request the chairman, sir, to conclude this meeting with a vote of thanks to the shareholders.
Thank you, Santosh. Again, Board of Directors and shareholders, thank you very much. It's been phenomenal ride so far, and I think we are in a pretty good shape at this point of the time, right place at the right time with the opportunity, and look forward to speaking to you again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.